Hi friends, in today's vlog, we're in beautiful Lisbon. Join me in exploring this stunning city, trying some local food, doing a Mosaic tile walking tour, soaking in all the views, and even taking a Portuguese cooking class. If you're new here, my name is Chitra. I document my life as a business owner, a mom, and someone very much in the middle of a glow up. So if that's your vibe, hit subscribe, let's be internet besties, and get into today's video. I just cannot believe we are here. It is literally like one of those pinch me moments. But first, we are here at the Four Seasons Lisbon, so let's do a room tour. Front door. This door over here goes into the bathroom, and then you have a little coffee water station over here. We have some red wines, our wine glasses, water, coffee machine, and then I think this top one just so you can do stuff, like a little counter. And then you have some little snacks, little stir, little bottles of alcohol, and then a little fridge down here. All of the water and the coffee obviously is all complimentary. And then this way we come in to the main room. This room is huge. We did get a upgrade because I think of the particular travel agent that we used, but it's huge. It is almost like double or even triple the size of the room that we had in Malta. Here you could have 5 people plus a party plus another bed in. You could fit in a kitchen. You could do all of that kind of stuff. It's perfect. You have a nice big king size bed. Closets over here. Huge. Oh, thank gosh. Huge, beautiful closets. Has the little luggage stand and lots of coat hangers to hang everything. You guys know I love just come in straight away, hang up all of my stuff. The safe over here, we have a little Dyson blow dryer, some more space to hang stuff, and then amazing. I wish they did give us a second luggage rack, but also I'm okay that they didn't because where would we put it also? But okay, so that's what this portion of the room looks like. Oh, bedside tables, actually, I should say. Pro tip, if you're sharing a room with someone, go for the side of the bed that doesn't have the phone. So if the phone rings, you're not responsible for picking it up. So this is going to be my side. Good. Plain, nothing on it, thank God. Even this lamp, it hangs from the top. It's so annoying when they give you the little bedside tables and you have a lamp, you have a phone, you have a pet. Again, sometimes they put little knickknacks on the table. No, well, this is perfect. I love that they have the switches for the blinds, and this view is pretty cool, but we'll move on to the view in a little bit. We have the bed, and then you have a little lounge couch area, which probably will be a spot for me to honestly maybe open up one of my bags. And then we have a little table, and they've given us a little thing of pastries, which of course Prene's already eaten, so I couldn't show you guys, but everything's pretty tasty. I took tiny little bites out of everything. Okay, they gave us some hot water to make our own little tea. They did send me an email asking me what are some things that you like, and I just didn't get time to fill it out. But usually, as per my previous days with Four Seasons, when you fill that out, you can write I want some coffee, I want this, I want that, and then they will prepare it. So when you arrive, it's ready in your room, which I think is quite cool. Pranay will prepare us a tea. Then we have a huge TV right over here. I think we have the room service menu, and then some other little books, knickknacks. We have, oh, how cool is this? We have some local wine, and then we have a nice speaker. This is my room. This is, they thought of me. They really did. Are you okay? He just poured way too much hot water and has gone into the tea plate. Anyway, let's check out the view, y'all. You'll figure it out. You get a little view of the park, and then just right out in the corner, you can see a little bit of the ocean. I'm assuming what that is, but it's absolutely beautiful. So there's little spot to sit, I think, if you want to smoke, because I see a little ashtray as well. Now we have a dinner reservation within the hotel, so I'm gonna quickly unpack, see if I can send a couple things to laundry just to prep for tomorrow, and let's go. Good morning. It is our first official day in Lisbon. And funnily enough, it turns out it's going to be our only official day. Our flight from tomorrow evening, it was at 9 p.m. and it ended up getting canceled and we had to move our flight earlier. So we're going to be leaving at 2, which actually does not give us like a second full day. So this is our only day here in Lisbon and we're gonna make the most of it as much as we can. We did breakfast at the hotel this morning and then checked out one of the viewpoints, and I was just like walking down to the Alfama, I believe it's called, district. This is just like one of the prettiest, most historic areas in Lisbon that we kind of just want to walk through and then do a little bit of shopping. It is, in comparison, just because we came just right off Prague as well, a little bit more rugged than Prague was. The cobblestones are definitely more like, should I say unhinged, but like there's just, the walking is a little bit tougher, and also compared to Prague is obviously a lot more hillier, so be prepared for that. Bring a good pair of shoes, but let's explore. We stopped by the room just to drop off all of our little bits of shopping for the day. It's just so nice to come in and just like do like a little mini reset, use the bathroom. I actually got a comment on one of my previous, I think during my Baltics vlogs, asking about like hygiene stuff. And usually I'll just plan my day really strategically. So like, and I'll just make the very, very conscious effort to remember to go to the bathroom after like I go have a meal, have like a midday stop at the hotel, etc., or like a museum, you know, places where you know they're gonna have like good clean places. It's not open to everybody, that it's just like the customers or so your own private bathroom for the night or whatever. So that's what I've done. I've just come in and just freshened up a little bit. And now we're about to head out for dinner. Reservations in about 20-30 minutes. Pernay has already left. He's going to stop by somewhere, get something. I was, doing my own thing. So I kind of tuned him out, but I'm going to meet him at the restaurant. Okie dokie. I'm going to just reset my purse and let's head out. Good morning. It is our final day here in Lisbon. We have our flight today at 2 p.m. But before I leave, I wanted to actually get out and explore a little bit more of Lisbon. I definitely feel like I did not do this place justice. I need to stay here for like 30 days or something to see everything that I want to see and eat everything that I want to eat. But we're gonna just take a little bit of time this morning. I'm gonna do a walking tour using the app VoiceMap. I've talked about this app before. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I bought the tour myself. I think it was about 2,000 rupees for the tour. And basically it's like an audio tour where you just listen on your phone and it gives you directions on like how to get from each of the points. Today I'm going to do a walking tour of like the mosaic tiles that they have here in Lisbon. The tour takes about 1 hour and 15 minutes, but I think it'll take me around like 90 minutes at least to complete. And we're starting off at the National Pantheon. We're here at the first mosaic wall art of the day, and this wall is made up of 52,000 tiles, and the artist who made this calls this their dream city. It is literally just so stunning. Like, I can't do it justice on a video just because it's so long. I think they said it's like 11,000 square feet. I'm going to put the correct number up, but it is just like literally so long, and it is stunning. And you can see like the ocean from over there. The sun and everything is blocking it out, but stunning. We're here at the Mosteiro de São Vicente de Fora. Completely butchered that. I'm going to put it up on screen as usual. Inside, they have the largest collection of mosaic tiles, and it's like all spans all throughout. I think it's like 100,000 tiles. However, it is closed, so we can't go inside. Also, we don't have the time, so I'm going to kind of move through. But however, if you're going to do the tour, just something to keep in mind that you can go inside here, and apparently it's absolutely stunning inside. And I'm bummed that one, I don't have the time, and two, that I'm here too early and it is closed. I think there are a few people like queuing outside right now, but like the way that it's described in the audio tour, it just sounds like absolutely stunning. You seriously don't need to pay for any like viewing towers or viewing platforms here, because there are so many good like viewpoints just like scattered throughout the city. Even like right over here, like behind me, there's a little cafe and there's a viewpoint. Like, it's so like ideal, and it's 10:30 and the crowds are just starting to roll in. So if you started the day around 7:30, it would be like give you enough time, like solo time at these viewpoints before like a lot of people were here. That's it. I'm gonna head back to the hotel now. It's like 10:30 and our pickup is at 11:45, so I still have to like pack up a little bit before we like head out. Again, I'm always going to regret not starting the day just a little bit earlier, because now people have really started to come in. And let's continue the walking tour just for a little bit more and then find a good spot to grab a cab. Before I go, we need to have one more peste de nada. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that again completely wrong. All right, time to find a cab and head back to the hotel. I just ordered my Bolt, but I didn't have any lactase this morning, so I'm hoping that was like such a bad idea to do that. But just before we left, I just need to have one. Yesterday I had the lactase and then I did the cooking class, so I knew I was gonna be okay. But I think it's more now like the anxiety of like, shit, fingers crossed I'll be okay. It was a really small amount. It was really, really teeny tiny amount. Okay, also, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm not supposed to, I shouldn't have milk. And the custard in the Portuguese tarts, the pastel de nata, is made of milk. Hi. Watch your TV, baby.
Breaking news, large parts of Spain and Portugal have been hit by a power outage.
The engineers doing their job and getting a full understanding of what the situation is right now.
Power cuts in Spain and Portugal have caused chaos.
Power is out at the main airport.
Normally, I end my travel vlogs with a cute little airport goodbye, but Lisbon had other plans. The entire Iberian Peninsula experienced a blackout. We got stuck outside the airport with our bags, no phone service, no answers. After an hour of chaos, we finally found out everything was shut down because of a countrywide blackout. Thankfully, the travel agent was able to get us back our room that we had just checked out of. The hotel also didn't have any power until later on that night, so it was a little freaky just to be completely cut off like that. We managed to get a very last minute flight the next day, but it was such a mad rush, so I don't have any footage or a vlog from that. But I will be back to explore more of Portugal. This city definitely deserves more than 24 hours. But if you enjoyed our little stay in Lisbon, give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you guys back at home. Bye!